Fellas, I'm one of these women that feel like I give 100% when I go and I say I'm gonna, please you, and that means orally, right? So this is my thing. I don't know how many fellas that when you go downtown, you eat kitty for your purpose, like for your pleasure. It ain't about her or the woman. It's about you truly, devour the kitty because that's something you like to do. And shout out to y'all because y'all the real MVPs. Y'all put in that work. Y'all dangerous. I've said it in another video that y'all are dangerous. Fellas who eat kitty for their pleasure, very dangerous. Okay, so we're going to flip that. This is how I feel I am as far as when I am pleasuring my man and I have the sausage, right? I feel like I do that for my pleasure. Like it's never one of those, let me do this enough to just, just get by, or let me half-ass it. Let me do it just to say I did it. When I get into it, I go and I do what I need to do. Now listen, I don't be messing with the booty. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? And to each his own, that's y'all business. But this is my thing, fellas, because you have some guys that's with this and some guys that's not with it, right? And the guys that are with this, let me know if this is something that you prefer. And for the guys that's not with this, let me know this is something that you don't prefer and why, right? So when I'm getting it in with my dude, and let's be clear, we're talking about the person, if you're with a man or a female, somebody that you truly love, that you truly into it with, somebody truly that you care about. I'm not saying do this to everybody. That's not what I'm saying. Please, let's not do that. We're too old not to know what we're talking about. And if you decide to do this with everybody, hey, that's another conversation, but that's also your business. But listen, fellas, this is how I am. I'm one of those women that feel like the sausage and the golf balls are a whole package, right? That's a whole package that comes together. So quite naturally, if I'm taking care of the sausage, I'm definitely going to take care of the golf balls all together. I'm talking about, if I have to lick from the top to the bottom, right? Like I said, I don't mess with the booty. That's not my thing. To each his own, do your thing. That's not me. But for the fellas that like that shit, that actually like, I feel like it's a whole package. It's not separate. It's a package deal. And I feel like if that's part of the pleasuring, the whole picture. That's just like with some women. I ain't saying me, but I'm saying some women, they don't prefer you to mess with to go actually up in there with your tongue. They actually just want you to stay on the little man in the boat. Hey, I'm with all that shit. I'm with all of it. Right? But for the fellas that don't like that, let me know why you don't like it. And for the fellas that do, let me know why you don't. And for the fellas that's never had it done, would you like to have it done to you? But I feel like, fellas, and I don't know if you feel like this too, I feel like some women want all that pleasure, want you to go all in, face coming up looking like a powdered donut, or you've been eating icing. I mean, they just want you to put your whole face in it, right? Do you? And then they get down there and do a half-ass job. How do you feel about that? Because I feel like that to me is half-assing. I feel like that's not fair, and I feel like that's being kind of like childish. I'm sorry. That's just feel like I feel like that's making it all about her and not about you. So that's how I feel, fellas. Let me know how you feel about this subject. Is that a whole? Is the sausage and the golf balls, a whole package, or you could do the sausage and leave the golf balls alone? Let me know.